Hey YouTube, are you tired of looking on TV and seeing those commercials that are always advertising for the newest, latest, and greatest razors? Or those ads you see on Facebook that are for like the shave, razor of the month club, pay a monthly fee and get a razor every week or whatever? Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't need to waste your money on any of the fancy stuff or even the shave of the month club. All you need to do is go back to the basics and go with a straight edge. It'll give you the best shave you've ever had, and it'll last you a lifetime. And they're not that expensive. Stay tuned, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. Okay, so welcome back. First, you're going to need, obviously, your straight edge. Now, unfortunately, nowadays these aren't exactly easy to come by. You're going to have to basically look online for them. I'm sure some barber shops might still sell them. I'm not sure. There aren't any around here. But this one is Gold Dollar brand. I got this on eBay for about $20. And I know you can buy them on Amazon for a similar price. Some are better than others. You're going to have to just kind of read the reviews and hope for the best. Well, not hope for the best, but read your reviews, do your research. You can find something good. You're also going to need, for simple maintenance, a strop. And feel free to correct me if I said that wrong. This is for basically finishing the edge on this after a couple of shaves. You're also going to need a towel, shaving cream. Now I'm going to do this for the sake of the video, just get nitty gritty and just use regular shaving cream. But if you really want a great shave, you'll take the extra time and spend a little extra money and get yourself a shaving set, which comes with a boar bristle brush and shaving soap. It makes things so much nicer. But you don't need to. If you want to just, spend the bare minimum, go ahead and go with regular shaving cream. It won't matter. But anyway, as far as regular things go, with the strop, you don't have to use this every single time. Maybe once every, if you have really thick hair, I'd imagine once maybe every 5 shaves. If you have really thin hair, maybe 10. It doesn't really matter. But basically what you do with it, and I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because you don't have to. Basically, you'd want to mount this to a screw or, a nail in a door or on a wall or somewhere on a cabinet. And basically, you go in an X pattern, up and down the blade, back and forth. You want to do that 10 times each way on the rough side, and then on the leather side, do the same thing in the same X pattern, dragging across slightly, and that refines the edge. Not a big deal. You don't have to do it all the time. If you do it every time you shave, you'll have well, not every time, but if you do it, it'll give you a nice, clean, crisp razor. It'll do great. Now, let's get into it. Start with the shaving cream. Forgive me in advance. I don't have a whole lot of facial hair for this demonstration, but it takes me forever to grow anything to shave. But basically... Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, this really helps if you go to shave with this after you shower. It softens up the facial hair, makes things a lot easier and a lot less irritating for the skin when the hair is soft. And I'm actually going to leave what I like to call a beard because I like it. But, I'm sure there are those of you out there who are watching this who have magnificent beards that'll probably comment and make fun of me for it, but whatever. Okay. So, what you want to do is you want to start off by holding the razor basically in an L shape, like that. Okay, and you want to hold it at about a 30-degree angle to your skin. Now, granted, this angle may vary. I don't know specifically what it is. Just kind of mess with it until you figure out what works best for you. Basically, and forgive me for not looking into the camera, but, I got to be able to watch in the mirror. Start over here. Kind of pull the skin kind of taut and just put it against your skin. And just small, even strokes. And just kind of, you know, if it's not taking the hair off in the first sweep, you know, if it's not cutting or shaving the hair off, you know, gently change the angle a little bit and you might get better results. You know, it doesn't take much. Go slow, obviously. You don't want to cut yourself. These are dangerous. There's a reason why they stopped using these, but you can't beat it. It's one blade. It does the job. It's flawless. It was perfect. The end. Now I'm going to jump to the other side and kind of even this up. And I know some of you are probably going to notice, oh, hey, look, he has that perfect cut along the edge of his hairline. Yes, because I got a haircut today and I had them purposely do that so that I don't, basically I don't shave off my hair instead of just my sideburns. No. Mustache is a little trickier. But notice it doesn't take a lot of effort. Comes right off. And yeah, I'll admit, it's a little bit more work than a traditional razor. But dollars and cents, it adds up, you know? I mean, a pack of razors is like, what, $25 for a refill set and $20 for the razor originally? This is $20, and it'll last you, if you take care of it, the rest of your life. You could actually pass this on to your kids if you wanted. And if you don't like it, well, you can keep it and it just looks cool. I mean, come on, it's a straight edge. But we're going to take that off right there. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, you'll notice I didn't exactly do a whole lot with the strap, and that's because I did it prior to making this video, because I don't have a lot of room to work with in this room with the tripod and the camera. So, if you want, I can possibly make another video in the future going into more detail about all of that. But, you know, if you want to, comment in the comment box, and if there's enough people asking for it, I will. But honestly, it's so easy to use one of these. And honestly, it's kind of fun. Really. I mean, aside from the fact that one fell swoop and, you know, things go really bad really fast. Yeah, you could probably, I don't know if you can hear that, but the, that hair being cut by the blade is actually kind of a creepy sound. But you'll know if this isn't, if you need to strap this, because there'll be a lot more resistance when you go to actually shave. In which case, it's time to strap it. Also, that was what I wanted to say earlier, make sure you don't apply a lot of pressure with this. These things are insanely sharp. And just a little bit too much force and it will cut your skin like nothing. I mean, I guess every razor will do that, but these especially will mess you up. They really will. I mean, it doesn't necessarily hurt when you cut yourself, but, you know, who wants to cut themselves? Especially when you're done and you go to put on aftershave. Let me tell you, get aftershave. If you haven't cut yourself with a normal razor before and you put on aftershave, man, it burns so bad. Okay. I think that's good for now. I'll touch it up later if I have missed anything, because I don't want to waste all your time. I'm sure you all have better things to do than watch me shave all night, especially after I mess up. Basically, let's wipe away all that extra. And see how we did. You know what? I missed a few spots. This is... I really don't recommend doing this, but for the sake of time, just kind of do this. You can take off these little hairs really easy. Oh, see? Caught myself. A little bit too much pressure. Gotta be careful. Not recommended for children. All in all, though, aside from the one cut, did a pretty good job. Now, I will mention that you'll probably want to do this from different angles. Your first sweep, you're going to want to go with the grain of your hair. And then afterward, you can do it in like a 3-stage thing. You go down with the grain first. The next stage, you can go against the grain. And then the third stage is actually going to like from the side. I personally only do the one and then sometimes the other if I want that extra close shave. But it's not necessary. I mean, most people out there are going to be doing, shaving daily. I shave once every couple of weeks at best because it just doesn't grow back very fast. But in order to save more time, I'll go on to my next thing, what you do when you finish up. Obviously, you know how to wash your face and put on aftershave. If you don't, well, that's something you probably want to watch in another video. But basically, when you're done with your razor, you want to take care of it by wiping it off, taking just a piece of tissue paper, and be careful because these things are insanely sharp. I can't stress that enough. But basically, just wipe off any moisture that was left from either rinsing it off in water or whatever. You want to get that off because unless you got a solid stainless steel blade, which is going to cost more, chances are these are just plated, and once it rusts, it loses its edge, and yeah, it's kind of ruined. But then you also want to take that tissue and you want to put it in between the handle. Make sure there's no moisture in there either, because anything resting in there is going to get on that blade. And we'll dab that real quick with the same tissue because I can. Okay. Well, that's basically it. I know that wasn't a great video, but I figure, if any of you out there take this advice, you'll enjoy it. At the very least, it's a little bit fun, and it definitely saves you money if you're, tired of buying razors over and over again. If I missed any steps, or if there's something that I didn't cover, or any questions that you have, please feel free to mention them in the comments, and please like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it, because it means a lot to, everybody out there making videos. So again, thank you. Be safe with these. It can be a great shave. And yeah, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.